start in just like a minute, so everybody grab seats. Yeah. All right, everybody, thanks for coming out to the February luncheon. Looks like really good attendance for today. I'm putting my face as close to this microphone, so hopefully this is good. Can we start with the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then Reverend Murphy for a blessing.
Welcome, everyone. Come back next month. This is awesome. It's really good to see you. God, thank you so much for the blessing of your presence. Thank you for our city and county, for the investment in businesses, in nonprofits, in churches, and schools. I'm just so grateful for all who are represented here today. I pray your blessing on our mayor as he brings his State of the City address. And God, I ask that you would lead us forward by your grace in all things. As we share in this meal, may it nourish and strengthen us, that we may serve you well, for we ask it in your name. Amen.
Thank you, sir. Just a quick shout out to the dignitaries. Obviously, Mayor Romanik, Commissioner Suey. I don't know if Miss Taylor came in while I was up here, but if not, no, okay. So just a shout out to the dignitaries in the room, the elected officials. I meant to start off by saying go Birds, so obviously go Birds. That's the first thing I should have said. Might be on the board, but thanks to our growing sponsors, just to acknowledge them, our diamond sponsors, ARC International, Duran, Millville Savings Bank, Ocean First Bank, sponsors Mintz Insurance and Allen Associates, silver members Inspira Health, City of Millville, The Authority, South Jersey Gas, NJMP, and Christie Funeral Home. So thanks to all those for being various sponsors for us. And obviously a big shout out to the NJMP today. I know with the snow overnight and everything, everything was really well plowed. It should be a really solid event, so really big thanks to them. For the luncheon's host, I'm going to get Gary up here for Inspira just to say a few words, wherever he is.
No, thanks. Hey guys, how you doing? This thing work? Good.
You got to put you real close to it.
Hey.
Or just shout.
Yep.
Sounds good.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, it's a privilege to be here to represent Inspira, the Inspira Foundation. Our team is unbelievable. And those of you on the foundation team, stand up, and I want a round of applause for these guys. Come on, guys. The foundation, come on. Come on. Great. Thank you. And again, I want to give a shout out to the Violent Road Department, Millville Road Department, Motorsports for clearing the roads. We came in from Violent, roads were perfectly clear. And I'm sure Millville, I'm sure the mayor must have had something to do with that. The roads were clear, I'm sure, in his front yard. And thank you all for being here.
Thanks, Gary. Just another few words for the Urban Promise Millville group, if you want to get up for a new member, just to say a few words here. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Krista Smith, and I'm the Executive Director of Urban Promise Millville. I'm here with my daughter Neve today. We both work part-time at Urban Promise Camden as high school math and English teachers. And I've worked there on and off since 2017. And I just love what they do in Camden. I think it's really unique and different. The way they walk alongside children from elementary age all the way through going into college, and how they invest back into their community. And it's really important to me, since I live in Millville, to be someone who makes the city better. So this is our first year board approved that we ran anything. So this past summer we did a free summer camp for 6 weeks for kids in Millville. We primarily served kids in this the numbered streets from 2nd to 10th. We had over 30 kids attend, and we fed them over 700 free meals. We also are running a new after-school program, and we hope to open an Urban Trackers program in the fall, which the next urban youth with outdoor experiences that they might otherwise not have. So it would be great if you just like follow us on social media or just make a mental note of us because we're new, and sometimes it's just hard that like momentum building as a nonprofit. So thank you for having us today.
That's great. Thanks for everything you do. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Last thank you is for Mr. Daigle in the back for being a sponsor. I want to say an awards sponsor or awards host for today. So thanks, Don, per usual. And then let me turn over to Jerry to say a few words, make some announcements.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Welcome to everyone. What I would like to do, this is a new 2025 tradition. So members of the Board of Trustees of the Greater Millville Chamber of Commerce, please stand if you are in attendance today. There we go. What a great group of people. And I can tell you, these are the movers and shakers that are really delivering a new vision for the chamber, a lot of new things we are introducing this year. My gosh, it's good to have some youngsters on the Board of Trustees, all those great ideas. So thank you for all the work you do on behalf of the Greater Millville Chamber of Commerce. I'd just like to kind of reinforce what Krista just said. I would respectfully suggest when you have some time, go to the Urban Promise Millville website. So you can Google that, and as soon as you do Urban Promise Millville, that site comes up. They are part of a national organization. They are doing really cool things across the city. So a new nonprofit, it would be great if we could help them kickstart an expansive fundraising effort and get some dollars in to support what they're doing. I think once you go online and see the efforts they are putting in for our young people across the community, really empowering them to be leaders, it's a really neat program. So please check that out. I'd like to welcome our newest members. Krista and her organization is one of our newest members. We also have Full Circle Training, the Millville Moose Lodge, and Impact Fitness and Martial Arts. So welcome to our newest members. Just some things coming up. March 12th, right here at NJMP, we will have a special event in collaboration with the Greater Vineland Chamber of Commerce. Our keynote speaker that day will be New Jersey Senator Michael Testa, who will provide a Trenton update. This will allow the good senator an opportunity to brief us on some key issues affecting the state and, most importantly, South Jersey and Cumberland County. Tickets are on sale through the GMCC website and also the Vineland Chamber website. So I would suggest you get your tickets for that. We expect a large crowd on March 12th. On March 27th, we will be hosting an after-hours networking event at Mission Spirits on Buck Street. Check the website for details on that. And a thank you to everyone who participated in the nomination process for the 2025 Pride in Millville event, to be held May 22nd at the Levoy Theater. Award recipients will be announced shortly, so look for that announcement through chamber emails and also on our social media. With that, I would like to introduce former GMCC President Don Daigle to make a very special presentation.
Okay, I was happy to be asked to do this today. The person I'm going to be introducing or basically saying thank you to is somebody who's been on the Millville board for close to 20 years, and he's retiring from our board, and we just want to say thank you. He's received numerous awards, so we're not calling this another award because he didn't want one. So what it is, it's a thank you to Chuck Weibel for being on the board since the early 2000s. He's been a board member not just in name, but he's been on just about every committee, not just on the committees, but the chair of the car show for years. Organized the Christmas parade with, it wouldn't have happened without him. Pride in Millville committee. He was the vice president for years before becoming the president. He was also, during my reign as president, he was the treasurer. So he's served in every capacity, and well deserving of a heartfelt thank you. He's a consummate gentleman, someone who made every board member feel better about the job they were doing. So, Chuck, thank you. Come on up.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. It's great to be honored, and just want to say it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to serve on the board. I also want to say I think the board right now is really strong. I want to thank Jerry and Deanne for doing a tremendous job of guiding the chamber through the years, and thank you very much.
Okay, we will take about a 5-minute break, and then we will introduce our keynote speaker for today. We're looking forward to that message. So enjoy your lunch.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human. TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Thank you, Presidente. My voice is almost recovered since Monday, but since Rob will say it first, I will. Go Birds! Congratulations to Super Bowl 59, Philadelphia Eagles. So if I squeak or stumble a little bit, blame the Eagles and not me for screaming at the TV for 4 hours straight and then 4 hours afterwards. Good afternoon, Millville. I'm proud to be here today and also honored to be your mayor of Millville. I'm excited to share what's happened in the past year and as well as to tell you what is currently ongoing with the city and what will come this year. First, let me thank all of Millville City's employees for their hard work and dedication for making 2024 a successful year and to continue on through this year. Let's talk about what has happened this last year and how those events will impact today and the future. In January 2024, we got delivered Tower 30. Tower 30 is a brand new 100-foot ladder truck that assists in all dwelling and fires in the city of Millville for the Millville Fire Department. Went operational in May of 2024. We remember Livoni Meats. I talked about it last year. We had a wonderful grand opening ceremony with the chamber in great attendance, a lot of the city representatives, all of the Livoni family from Italy was there, and I say a warm day, but we might remember it was rather very, very warm. I remember deciding whether I should go between a black suit or a blue suit, and I went with blue, and still wasn't the best option. And beyond that, the relationship that the city of Millville has built with the Chamber of Commerce. In the city, we have installed new leadership, and with that leadership, such as Business Administrator Joe Calci has a great relationship with Executive Director Jerry Covella, and the city has grown together and collectively with the Chamber of Commerce to better part both the city and the Chamber. And I just want to thank both of you for allowing the city and Chamber to do that. We talked about how the Millville Car Show and Millville Christmas Parade was in long-term operated by the Millville Chamber of Commerce. And the end of last year, they wanted to give it back to the city. And we wanted to continue doing great things with those car shows and Christmas Parade. In Millville's car show last year, we had over 200 cars all the way to Broad Street. And a quote I'm about to say from Mr. Rob Bruni of Bruni's Breakfast and Burgers. He got lemonade for all his employees and was walking back to his business on High Street. He says, I quote, "In 10 years of business here on High Street, this is the most people and cars I have seen." The Millville Chamber Parade, yours truly was Grand Marshal. Over 100 parade entries and over an hour and a half long. It was a great turnout. I love seeing the Christmas spirit. I love celebrating all the wonderful times in Millville, and that is a tradition that will continue from now on with the city and through many, many more years to come. And you gotta love Millville because I parked on High Street after the parade was over and somebody stole my sign from my truck. But what are they gonna do with it? I am the mayor and it says the Grand Marshal for the Christmas parade, but I still have one. Last year I talked about infrastructure and how positive infrastructure creates for city growth. We paved Laurel Lake, 3 roads. It's a start, more to come. 29 new homes were built in the city of Millville last year. New businesses, and these are all new businesses that opened at Union Lake Crossing last year. Skechers, Bath & Body Works, Old Navy, Crumble Cookie, Five Guys, Fun City, and as well as Inspira Health, a primary care facility that will host doctors for patients in all of Millville and all of Cumberland County to receive their primary care at a well-established, popular shopping center in Millville. I was there for their grand opening. I got to speak and present about how this will help the community. The city likes to focus on how it can help its community with businesses and events and things for all ages for people to attend. But Inspira Primary Health will be there for everybody that needs that exact thing, their primary health care. I thank Amy Mansue and Robin Walton which before that day, I actually met at their Inspira Golf reception party for the very first time, and they're like, hey, we'll be in Millville. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be there tomorrow too. See you there. New businesses that will be coming to Union Lake Crossing so far. Jersey Mike Subs, which will be opening in the spring, and Poke Bros Poke Bowls, which will be opening in the winter. I mentioned last year about $11 million sewer plant upgrade. This wastewater treatment plant third secondary clarifier plant upgrade will begin this spring. I had to copy that verbatim from engineering because that was a mouthful, and I had to make sure I said it right. Thank you, engineering. Staying with engineering upgrades within the city. Ireland Avenue forced main replacement will begin in the next few weeks, as well as Woodland Avenue water main replacement, once again, happening in the next few weeks. Geisinger Avenue municipal aid grant road improvements are currently in design. Upgrades to the city water system to increase capacity. Remember I talked about improving structure? We're doing it. Here's one that a lot of people will like, because it's been asked for years and years. Pleasant Drive road improvements, out to bid this spring. Mr. Paul Deckert, you're welcome. Got a lot of comments about what's that weird structure going up on 47 near the electric substation. Well, it's a temporary structure for ground remediation for South Jersey gas. That is all I know. If you have further questions, please contact the engineering department for 6th floor City of Millville. 15th Street was sold. Why was it sold? Why didn't we keep it? It is a valuable, rateable to somebody else than the City of Millville. It has rail access and its location. In the Mike Lascardi's Industrial Park, that access to 55 is pivotal for businesses and what they want to do and bring for their industry and be able to move product not only by truck, but by rail. Parks and Public Properties has moved to Wade Boulevard, the former Gaudelli Bros warehouse. With the move from 15th Street, we have to move documents. And I would like to thank the Board of Education for their help and for us to continue to grow our partnership with one another. It's a snow day for the Board of Education, at least for the students, but Matt Mazzoni, good to see you here. We are in the process of meeting with the ACUA to extend our partnership going forward with bulk waste. This is a big one. Cannabis. 2024 brought us our first check from our first live grower in Millville. Construction of Third Eye Farms grow facility is currently underway on Cedar Street. Retail. Retail will soon happen in the City of Millville. Businesses, please do not call me yet. I said soon. In government, that means months. But it is of the topic of discussion. As on Monday, the Planning Board talked and discussed, and more to come. I'm going to elaborate on that. Retail cannabis cannot be diversified from any other business. It is a retail business. And unlike any other business in the state of New Jersey, it provides a 2% tax to the municipality. The biggest question we get, not to me, but especially my business administrator, probably 15 phone calls in a week. Hi, we're so-and-so company. Do you have retail yet? No. Well, now Joe, you have more power to say, maybe. CRP, Commercially Realty Partners. Last year I talked about that, how here in the James R. Hurley Industrial Park, we had almost all, or soon to be all, sold, contracted, or in negotiations. The City of Millville sold over 240 acres to Commercial Realty Partners, a veteran-owned and operated business company in North Jersey, with a commitment through the City of Millville and through CRP of 5 warehouses and a 200-room hotel. It does come with a caveat, 30-year pilot program. And what does pilot stand for? Payment in lieu of taxes. With that, $187 million will be granted through all 3 phases to the city of Millville. I would like to thank Joe Nitti. And as you have said, and I quote, CRP is committed to Millville and your help has been invaluable. Together we will have success and make Millville a strong logistics submarket. End quote. Nab Avenue. Talks with the county will happen. But I just learned from watching Director Sarr's interview with Jim Quinn on Monday, he said something that would be way more beneficial to the James R. Hurley Industrial Park. And I quote, Mr. Sarro, I want a bridge, end quote. Director, we will talk. We've got a lot to talk about. What else is coming to the city? Route 47 development. It's woods right now, but it's the corner going into Walmart, past Wawa, and the Millville check cashing place as you're heading north out of the city towards Vineland on 47. It'll be a Raising Cane's, Starbucks with a drive-through, Aspen Dental, Valvoline Quick Service, and other businesses to come that will occupy the remaining open storefronts. So businesses, if you need a storefront, don't contact me. Please contact Route 47 developers, or contact me and I'll get you in touch with them. It'll be a tight and interesting area, but it's all for the growth of Millville. A city being over 40 square miles wide, we need not to focus on one certain location. We have to focus on all locations, whether that's improving downtown, whether that's improving the Mike A. Lascardi's industrial parks, the James R. Hurley Industrial Park, Union Lake Crossing, on 47 somewhere, both north and south directions. We need to focus on all and everything within the city of Millville to continue to grow and move forward. I was just speaking about Route 47 development. City engineer Wayne Johnson just told me here, I don't know, half hour ago, said we had a good phone conversation with them, worked out a lot of the kinks. It is because of a natural waterway in their property, it's going to be a tight, compact area, but it's good to see that the city is working well with the Route 47 developers and making this project go forward in fruition. Here's another big one. Route 49 Bridge, or City Hall Bridge. That will be replaced. NJDOT is reviewing the project with a probable, this is government's talking, probable start date of this summer. I don't like it as much as anybody else of you probably don't like it, that either live on the west side and have to go to the east side or live in the east side and have to go to the west side. It will be a headache. I don't think, and I probably could say, I don't think, but that the NJDOT knows how busy Millville from 3 to 5 o'clock can be, going from one side to the other. And then you want to close a bridge or make it one way one day? That'll be fun. I met a lot of great people since becoming the city's mayor in March of 2024. I enjoy attending events both near and far to promote Millville and what it has to offer. Growing relationships that are already established and building new ones all benefit growth for many parts of the city. 2025 will be a successful year, and I'm excited to see what will come in the future. I'd like to thank the staff of City Hall through floors 5 and 6 and out on South 2nd Street, Commissioner Suey for being here, Millville Police Chief Hoffman, EMS Chief Feltz, thank you guys. Thank you, County Business Administrator Kevin Spignata. I look forward to working with all types of businesses, legislation, all to better the city of Millville and to create good partnerships. About that future, I want to continue to be your mayor of Millville through the year 2029. I'll be running for my re-election and hopefully be able to serve you as your mayor of Millville. I thank you all for attending, all that showed up. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Questions, Mr. President?
Does anybody have any questions? I have just one. The bridge, you're talking about 49 on the causeway where people fish over, that's the bridge that's being replaced?
Yep. Right over the Marsh River. Yeah. State Road 49, no. East side to west. Take Randrift, which I just knew was a county road. Questions, comments, complaints? Anybody a Chiefs fan? You want High Street, Buck Street, 2nd Street? You want me to talk about Wheaton's? High Street. Let's see. High Street is, so there's a lot that can be and will be happening to High Street. You can look, if you're looking at the Levoy Theater, you can look to the left of it, the old Fats building. Over $2 million was invested through private individuals. There's plans, they have ideas. I don't want to give that light yet, but something cool will definitely be happening right next door to the Levoy. That not only citizens and people visiting will be able to utilize, but also performers when they come to the city of Millville. Now, you can extrapolate. We're not forgetting about downtown. We know that it's a thriving area, and through UEZ and NPP, we're able to have many, many events. So, like I talked about last year, but we had the Holly City Fest. Is that happening again, Sam? Do you have a date? So, Saturday, August 30th is Holly City Fest. Last year there was over 70 vendors, 3 live bands. It was once again nice and warm, but it's a great turnout just for not everybody that lives in Millville, but for everybody that lives in Cumberland County and South Jersey. And it's all just to promote vendors near and far and the businesses all on High Street. I remember meeting a company of organic dog food. They were Atlantic County residents, and they saw this was a place to sell their products, and they had a good turnout. Because that was an event. One of the many things that last year was Quinn Broadcasting liked to give me a microphone at all the city events and run around and talk to all the businesses. And not many businesses are as outgoing or want to be interviewed by some random young guy that says, "Hi, I'm the mayor of Millville. What's your business?" And they all like to point at each other and say, "Well, Susie, you can talk about our organic dog food." But there's many events that are forthcoming. You could check, visit Millville NJ. Our Facebook page is back online. City website for all our upcoming events that are obviously that event is 5 months away, 6 months away. So always downtown is for the events, but always to bring new things downtown. And unfortunately, I can't talk about a lot what could or will happen, at least not today. But when I know and when I can share the news, Jerry, you'll be the first to know. Any further questions, comments? Anybody going to the parade on Friday? Thank you all. Thank you, Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks, Mayor. Great presentation. He's also a chamber board member, so I don't know where he finds the time, but somehow he finds the time for all of us, helping our community. So just a quick presentation. Mr. Fauerback's going to bring something up.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Rob.
Yep.
Well done, young man. Congratulations. On behalf of the Chamber and as the Director Emeritus of the New Jersey Conference of Mayors, we'd like to present you with this pair of gold-plated mayoral cufflinks to match the one on your lapel now. And these were given out to all the mayors in the state back in 1998. And as best as I can figure, you might have been learning to ride your tricycle back then. As best I can, but job well done.
Thank you, Mr. Fauerback.
Thanks, Tom.
Yes, I was 3 then.
Again, thanks, Mayor Romanik. Great job. We're all honored that you came here, and thanks again.
Thank you.
That concludes the luncheon for today. Just want to remind, it doesn't conclude it. Business card. A beach chair and 2 free lunches.
Before I pick this, I just wanted to make sure everybody stays the date. Thursday, March 27th. We haven't had one in a while. We've got a mixer set up. The committee just met Mission Spirits, and we're going to have a good event. It's going to be 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Registration link is not live yet on the website, but it will be. So look for an email. There's only like 50 or 60 places available, so you will have to register for $25. We squirt on this. It's $25. You get a free drink. There's going to be plenty of food and good time, good mixers. So Thursday, March 27th, just put it on your calendar. Should be good time.
Mission Spirits, man. Really great time.
Let's see.
There you go.
Okay, this one right here.
First one. Tower Hospitality, Iona Olson. Right, perfect. One more. Carol, Central Savings Bank. Oh, one more, Don. You know what, Don? One more. We got another beach chair. Not done yet. Wait, don't pick the same one up. Go shuffle. All right, Lorraine Spencer, Bill Savings. You can't win. Conflicts, yeah. Lorraine always wins, right? You got 7 in here. All right.
You're the winner then. You're the winner, my friend.
All right, Spear, Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Anyway, so that concludes the event. We have next chamber luncheon's March 12th. It's a co-chamber, so that'll be on the website. So register when you can. And without further ado, that's it. Thanks, everybody.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.